welcome back. I've just got to put it out there. I've just heard Ryle shout across the studio that Carl's sandwich was really good. So I don't know what happened there, man. Maybe some intimidation, starstruck. We'll wait to find out. But let's take it outdoors. And we love the fact that we can do it now and indulge in the beautiful open air, get some of that green energy, make every meal a memory by moving the ambience outside this season. And here to show us just how to do it with a beautifully curated alfresco table setting as blogger and stylist and one of our favorites, our friend Megan Pedro. That was a long distance hug. No, we absolutely love you, girl, because you bring the goods. I love nature in the house. But it does beg the question, why don't you just go outside? Because there's nature everywhere. And the fact that we can reflect this within every element just about is incredible. So maybe a good place to start is how all of this comes together, because you've got to kind of have a vision when putting together something like this. Not like you have to have a play-by-play, but an end goal is good. So what was the vibe here? This looks stunning.
So if we talk about kind of the trends that are upcoming for the season or for what you're seeing outdoors, it is always, when you think about it, you walk out indoors and you see exactly those elements, right?
Yeah.
The wooden textures, the grassy elements, those kind of things you bring in straight into your table. It's the outside inside.
Yeah, completely. I love that. And it's fresh and it makes you feel different. And especially with this kind of dining, when you're going al fresco, when you're wanting a kind of literally a smorgasbord to be able to plug into, you want diversity. If you're hosting, you also want little talking points. You want something that's going to speak to the bespoke element of. I mean, you could probably go with different plates if you wanted to, but there are so many little highlights here, lowlights. I love the way that this has been balanced. So talk me through some of the finer little nuances of our setting. Yeah.
You actually talk about you could, play with the different plate textures. There are 3 different plates right here, and I'm going to explain that all to you right now, which is so lovely to kind of play into the different ranges available at Woolies.
Yet they still stay so within the bigger system. I love that. Wow.
As soon as you stick to kind of a neutral palette, I always say you can build on from that, because everything just seems to seamlessly go together, which is lovely. So let's start with your seating, right?
100%,
That's the base of your table. So I'm going to start with this. This is your jute seat pad.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
How absolutely stylish is this? So compact, easy to throw in your boot, on the go. I mean, to stack up in your apartment, even apartment living, this is great. This is
because
absolutely great.
It looks like decor. As much as it's very functional, it is a beautiful piece of decor. It's lovely. I get that. That's great.
So it's woven from a jute plant, which is absolutely incredible. And then we've got a different type of texture over here. So this is your cotton seat pad, which is your striped. It's really quite a chic, poolside, chic kind of look.
It just raises the level just a little bit. Absolutely love that.
So if we add a little texture onto that, what I love is, adding a little name tag or adding a little something, again, like a talking point. In summer, you are in and out of the pool. The kids, you cannot get them to the table. Place a towel onto the seat pad, which is so lovely because these come with the bag from Woolworths at the moment. Ooh. This is your recyclable, beautiful cotton. It's so beautiful. And what's so lovely is they come in a variety of colors, and your towel matches your bag, which is such a
love
great
that.
point.
Beach bag loading as well. That is like ultimate functionality there, but it looks amazing. The rope straps, something nautical about that, something really, really cool. And again, it's bringing in a natural element and a natural fiber, which just follows through on that theme. So our bums are taken care of. We've been able to lure the kids out of the pool to come and sit by the table and hopefully not splash water everywhere. Now let's get into the nuance of this table.
Okay, so your frill straw placemat. This is made from Mo's Crib, okay, which is a local designer, which is absolutely, I mean, this is such a great, again, a design piece of note.
For sure.
Absolutely lovely to just add another texture, again, keeping in the color palette, which we absolutely love.
And it feels very African. It feels like you're taking this to the bush. When we go outdoors, it's not just to get into a forest. We've got wild animals out there, and I love that. It even echoes the lion's mane. It's beautiful. Mo did a fantastic job with that.
Fantastic job. And then as we get into plates, you've got your range of porcelain, which we all know. Porcelain is a beloved, texture in our kitchen. And then we've got the new Woolies earthenware, okay? So an earthenware essentially is a form of pottery that is kind of a lot more porous. But the texture, you can see that glossy look inside. It's so, so beautiful. And it's got quite a wonky style to it, which we absolutely love. And then one of my favorites for outdoors is the melamine collection.
Wow. And especially for outdoors.
Yes.
Yes, this will go the
distance. It is shatterproof,
yeah.
so this is perfect for outdoors. And it's just such a lovely way. This comes in 2 different colorways as well. So this is so nice for kids, for family, for everyone.
Oh, my kids will test the unbreakable element of that, I guarantee
My husband would test this.
Yeah, I know, I might as well. And it does make a big difference. What I'm loving here is the shaping is it looks great, but just the small lip on the edge, more surface area in this kind of cooking. You've got lots of little different bits of food because you're taking a mussel there, and you can craft a beautiful plate here from a presentation perspective. It's beautiful, but functionality, it wins. Wow. The wood.
The wood, okay. Wooden elements, that is #1 thing for summer that I absolutely recommend. Everything just seems so much easier and more delicious on wooden platters,
and
right?
wholesome and healthy and nutritious.
It's that feasting, we're sharing. So this is the new organic range, okay? There is a ton to choose from. So what I suggest is go into your Woolies, have a look at the type of textures and everything. It's so wonderful to have that kind of texture and feel, and then, you know, you've got your different ranges.
Oh, I love it. It's the supplementary, the little bowls and things like that. So I've found I have a lot of success when getting my kids to eat by presenting on boards. And we've done a lot of amazing boards because you can get quite healthy.
Oh, 100%.
And you can draw a picture, you can create a visual feast, and kids feed off that. They eat with their eyes as much as we do. But there is something so natural and wholesome about that. You just feel good about it. And I've been getting tips from hubby on how to look after the wood, because it becomes as much a visual piece as it is a functional piece. And
100%.
if you need a chopped cheese, you've got a chopping board under the cheese already. There, I mean, you nail it, because I think you are just wired this way. You have a way of seeing the bigger picture, but also paying homage to the details. So what advice would you give to someone who's wanting to host, to put their best foot forward in an alfresco setting? How do we get this right?
Bring the outside in. This is so great for an apartment because Woolies has such a wide selection of even faux plants. So this as well, it's just a slight element of your green, but these are your faux plants. They're going to live forever in your apartment. You don't have to water them.
It doesn't come with the aphids from outside. That would be normally my thing, is I'd just take branches and put them on, and then people are eating ladybugs. No, this is beautiful. Exquisite. Bring the outside in. With so much inspiration. You can start with just one glass, one plate, one beautiful natural piece from the organic range, and let it spread, expand from there. The bottom line is you're going to have so much more fun if you turn your eating into an experience. And when you go al fresco, there is no better way of enjoying the food than enjoying it outdoors, or bringing a little of the outdoors indoors.